Welcome to PhD&D on YouTube and a series of videos known as Moving Forth. Fourth, as in fourth edition. Clever, I know, right? And this series of videos I talked about before will cover topics that have to do with 4th edition. Dungeons and Dragons, yes, the most vile, hated edition of RPGs ever. Maybe that's a bold statement, but it's going to have to do with that. It is a forum for people that play 4th edition, for people that have issues with 4th edition or want some advice. Some themes here, some tips may overlap and be usable elsewhere, but really trying to focus on just having a place for 4th edition. I have a long-running 4th edition campaign going currently, and we've been running it. It'll be, and when I say long, I mean decently long for us. It'll be, I think, 3 years in December. Is that right? 2 or 3 years? I don't know. One of those. But of playing pretty consistently in 4th edition. So, a lot of that going on. I'm in the mindset of 4th edition for all this stuff. So, along with other editions out there as well. But this specifically for 4th edition, problems, tips, how I handle certain rules, how I change certain rules to make it more fun for our group. Take what you want, leave what you want. Maybe some of these tips, and you'll find out today, maybe they just don't fit with your game. That's fine. Just this is a place to ask questions. Come to me if you've got a 4th edition problem going on, and I will run it. And I'm willing to play test things with my group to just see if you've got suggestions as well. So 4th edition Sanctum is what this is going to be. You can call Sanctuary, come running in, that's fine, whatever. But before I continue with that, I'm going to do a little plug for Sunday. This, as I'm filming this coming Sunday is December 2nd, I believe. I think it's the 2nd, well, this coming Sunday. And we're going to do the live Meeting of the Minds at 4 p.m. Central Time. And that is going to be with myself. And so far I've got 3, get that on screen, 3 very prominent, very active members of the community, and trust me, it's going to be worth showing up to. We're looking for questions to discuss, similar to my Meeting of the Minds series, so feel free to drop comments here on any of my videos, or show up Sunday with questions either way for us to kind of discuss in that group setting, just to get 3 very visible people discussing things back and forth. I'm just going to kind of be there to moderate, throw in, play devil's advocate like I said, but really to kind of get them in a discussion. So that's the place to have some serious questions answered. So bring them. If I have them ahead of time, I can almost guarantee you that we'll cover them. If you bring them that day, we might get to them. So either way there, but that is this Sunday, December 2nd, 4 p.m. Central Time. It will be a live stream on YouTube, and I'll try to make that as smooth as possible for everyone watching and everyone involved. So be very excited for that. Continuing on, back to the Moving Forth. And this week in Moving Forth, what I'm going to discuss is a major change. My group actually started almost from the get-go with 4th edition. There's something we didn't like, and we came to agreement that we'd try it another way, and it's worked. It's awesome. It works great for us. Some people may not like this, like I said. Use it if you want, or use any part of it if you want. Focusing on encounter powers and daily powers. Powers that in 4th edition you use, either once an encounter, you attempt it, you make your roll, see what happens, and with those encounter powers, if you hit, they've got some great results from that, usually. Daily powers, even more so. You can only do them once per day, but if you hit, great things usually happen for you and your team. Now, we did not like the concept of rolling, and basically if you missed, they were gone. You used an encounter power. You used a daily. You gathered all your energy into this daily attack power or whatever type of daily power, and you fail the roll. Something happens. Dice represent chance. Something just did not line up right. You missed it. It's gone. It's out the window. That just didn't work for my group. That was something with what 4th edition came out to be and what we saw of it as a whole, that didn't fit well with us. So, simple fix, if you miss, you don't lose it. You simply retain it. You can attempt it again later. Something happens where you just didn't pull the attack off at all. Something, the character, you can think of it, you can think of it in story mode however you want. Your guy didn't, he didn't ignite his sword with whatever magic. He didn't do it at all. He didn't expend anything. That power's still there. It's still in your arsenal to use, both encounter and daily powers. The flip side to that is a lot of those powers have something happen if you do miss. If you hit, this happens. If you miss, this happens. We completely wiped out all the misses. If the attack misses, it misses. Nothing happens at all. That goes for monsters. That goes for the PCs. Everything. You keep the power. If you miss it, you get none of those miss effects, and you can try it again. You basically, you waste a turn. That happens anyways, but you don't completely lose out on what can be some of the cooler things and some of the more memorable moments are when you actually pull those things off. You get to a big, campaign fight where you've followed the story arc for quite a long time, and you get there and you try to pull off this daily attack power that you've been saving. Your guy has been just preparing this mentally to unleash on this villain, and then he misses. And the disappointment there is terrible. If he can pull that off, and he didn't do anything with it, he did not hit the person, he did not successfully do it, we felt that he should be able to do it again. And simply enough, very simple fix. If you miss, you keep the power, you can try it again. You just don't get any of those miss effects that go along with it. That is moving forth for this week. That is, try it. Try it maybe in a one-shot. Try it in some manner and see if you like it. We love it. We love the fact, and my guys come up with all kinds of there's little conspiracies where, one character, there's just one power that never works, and he almost never tries it. He's still got it available, but it's almost like a curse on that one power. It just doesn't work. I'm staying away from that. Then he'll get brave, and he'll throw it out there, and it misses again. Oh, throw it, lock it back up. It's not happening. So they can create very fun moments, very memorable moments, and that's what the game's all about. You have to find how to make it fun for your group. That is what is fun for us. So if you have anything else for moving forth for next week, for any questions regarding 4th edition at all, if you just want to talk about 4th edition, bring it on. Let's discuss it. I'm ready. I'm prepared for whatever trash talking people want to do for 4th edition. Whatever. I'm not looking to argue with anyone. I just want to try to take 4th edition and make it into something fun. I'm not going to sit here and bash any edition. I believe you can take an edition and make it what you want. That's what this is all about. So, again, open forum for 4th edition. Please let me know if you have comments, questions, anything, or if you've tried this technique, or if you go out and try it, let me know how it works for you. I want feedback on that as well. So, that wraps up moving forth for this week. First tip with it. Also, don't forget Sunday, live meeting of the minds. 3 great guests on that show, and I think everybody will really enjoy it. 4 p.m. this Sunday, December 2nd. That's 4 p.m. Central Time. Be there, and thanks for watching.